Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com. Yeah! Welcome to the Revolution. Jabes, got 2 shows left.
I know.
2. That's it.
I mean, of the year.
Yeah. There's today and then Thursday, and then we're off until January.
Yeah.
January.
And then we can say, see you next year.
Yeah, we did pre-tape Thursday's show. As always, we always finish with a 2021 wrap-up of the year. It's a great one. We recorded it yesterday, so enjoy that. Thursday, so you'd have some content heading into the holidays, and Jabes is going to take a little rest. You're going on the big boy plane today.
The big boy plane.
Yep.
And what is
big
that?
Big bird in the sky.
What does that mean?
Big
How's
boy
it
plane.
Different? Okay.
Little girls going on an airplane. Little girls going on an airplane.
How is it different?
I just feel like you're more mature. You're ready for it.
Big plane means definitely not private, right?
No, we're not going PJ yet.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I do get jealous, though, watching Succession, where they're always flying PJ, and you're just like, God damn it, dude.
I'm sorry that we're talking about it again, but
That's
when
fine.
you first start Succession,
Yeah. We're through season 2. So I feel like we're up to something. By the time we get back, we'll be caught up with everybody, so it's fine.
And we'll all be waiting. That's the thing. People are jealous, Dan, that have already seen season 3. They're jealous that we still have. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's already dropped his hot
a
young
whole
load.
Season that we can space out until the year.
Through the holidays.
All through the holidays.
Because let's face it. Omicron is going to destroy all of our holidays.
Yep.
We're all getting COVID.
Yep.
Half of our friends back home have COVID.
Yeah, and that's the problem with hanging your hat on like 2 weeks out of the year being the most amazing, which I hate doing. Like, that's why I don't like New Year's or Valentine's or anything like that, because you put so much
pressure
on it. Something is going to go wrong.
Sure.
So we put, got all the friends, let them know we're coming into town, and boom.
COVID.
Omicron comes and sweeps through them. So we will be in a different location, but we will still be with the exact same people.
Yeah. I don't feel great today. So I might have it. Who knows? Who knows, Jabes?
Oh, please.
I don't know anymore, and I'm tired of guessing, so I'm just going to keep walking around, limping around, and then kind of figure everything out as we go. But we did bring the Zoom to North Carolina just in case we get stuck there.
Oh, God, please.
Because traveling, look, right now there was a flight from Miami to Israel.
Your mouth to God's ears.
A lot of people were in Israel going to see the place where Jesus came from. Because it's Christmas, okay? It's his birthday. That's what Christmas is. It's Christmas. It's Jesus' birthday.
I know, but
so we're celebrating.
You guys, do people go to Israel for Christmas?
Yeah.
Or maybe
Jerusalem.
another...
Some people do.
Yeah.
Really?
Jerusalem,
That's where
the Holy Land.
That's where Jesus was getting down.
Yeah, dude. Although that's where he was partying.
It's really more Bethlehem than Jerusalem.
Right.
Whatever. Same country, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Who cares? Who cares? So they're going, and 17% of the people from Miami to Israel got off the plane and had Omicron.
Okay.
So that's fun.
Yeah.
That's a fun thing. I'm tired of talking about it, so we're all done with it today. Whatever happens, happens at this point. Mm-hmm. And just know that I gave it my best every day,
Right.
Gave it my best every day.
Yeah.
Jabes, you showed up every single day. Mm-hmm. So what are we on? 744 episodes? Right. Always looking hot.
Thanks.
If you go down as well, you know what? You got 744 episodes to hang your hat on. Okay?
No, I mean, I'm just maybe the healthiest person in the world.
Maybe.
And studies should be done on me, maybe?
Yeah. Well, you eat food off the ground.
Yeah.
You've caught everything. You are the living definition of natural immunity, right?
Well, we'll see.
You know?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not hanging my hat on anything, but
They're going to play this clip after you die and then be like,
for
oh,
sure.
Yeah.
And it's like she thought she had it all figured out.
Yeah.
I don't.
No. But you were eating bologna off the floor as a child, and I think that helped.
I was, playing in the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Our toys that me and my brothers had as kids were dog poop trains.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? We didn't have a bunch of money.
Rusty chainsaws,
white dog poop trains that we would go around. So, maybe that's the answer. I have no idea. We did not even know what Purell was, like as a family.
Why would you?
Until I think recently. Yeah.
Everything you just described, by the way, sounds the exact way that Bette Midler described everybody who lives in the state of West Virginia, by the way.
What'd she do?
Bob, can you pull up that tweet?
I love a Bette Midler, by the way.
So Joe Manchin is the one Democrat holdout in the Senate for Biden's Build Back Better program.
Sure.
So she tweeted out, so it didn't pass, right? This was his big thing that he was going to get through right before the holidays. It was going to be a big victory for him and the Democratic Party, except for Joe Manchin said he was not going to vote on it. So what Joe Manchin, who represents a population smaller than Brooklyn, has done to the rest of America who wants to move forward, not backward like his state, is horrible. He sold us out. He wants us all to be just like his state, West Virginia. Poor, illiterate, and strung out.
Oh, I was with her until that last part.
Poor,
daisy.
Illiterate, and strung out. You just lumped in a whole state. A whole state of people. Poor.
Well, she's not touring anymore.
Illiterate and strung out.
What does she care?
Here's why you should care, okay? Bette Midler used to be a legend, okay? I think at a certain age, they need to turn off all your social media.
That's what I've said.
That's what I've said. I'm getting off of social media as soon as this is all done.
Mine should be turned off.
Yeah.
Like at my age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine, look.
Yeah.
As soon as this is over, it's getting turned off. I'll have a burner account if I want to comment on somebody's shit. It will not be my own. Just in case I'm feeling froggy, because of shit like this. And look, there's other people too who it's just like, God damn it, turn it off. Turn off your Twitter.
Yeah.
Turn off your fucking Twitter. So she deleted that tweet, I think, Bob, right? Or did she leave it up?
Oh, that's up.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
like,
She's standing by it.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Own your takes.
Good
I
for
respect
her.
her.
Yeah.
I think you should. I think it's way worse to delete stuff unless it's, CP or something, right?
Sure. What's CP?
I don't know.
Cheese pizza.
Yeah,
Okay.
cheese pizza.
Yeah.
Obviously known as the worst kind of pizza. And if you order a cheese
know?
pizza from a restaurant, there's something wrong with you.
Duggars.
I mean, cheese
Duggars
pizza.
are into cheese
Oh,
pizza.
okay,
you know what I mean?
gotcha. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with cheese pizza. It's it's
If you're
unoffensive.
if you're going to order a cheese pizza, you order a margarita pizza. Like
Absolutely.
A classic American.
Stop being
Sure.
poor.
Okay.
You know
Stop
what I mean?
being poor.
Yeah.
Stop being West Virginia.
Stop being West
Okay.
Virginia, I guess. But I actually do love that she left it up.
The media, the way they spin this is incredible to me. It's words, and words matter. And it's just one tweak of a sentence that can change an entire article. I read a thing on ABC News about this Manchin thing, right? And they said one senator is causing the whole entire country to be set back, and this is a shame. No, it's actually 51, okay? 50 other people who voted for it, and then there was this one guy. So it's 51. It's not just one. You still needed the other 50. One guy just can't do it on his own. 50 other people in the Senate voted for this, and it was 51-49. But just tweaking a sentence like that, being like, oh,
But isn't his
one
vote-
guy.
It has not been voted on.
It has not been voted on.
It's just this is how it would play out. 'Cause
Correct.
It would be 51.
And so when you do things like this in advance, typically the president goes to whoever that person is and says, hey, how do we get this done? What are you missing or whatever? And I guess Manchin had a list of demands. It was like, look, I want this and this and this and this in there. And it pushed it until after the holidays and everything else. I don't know if it'll ever pass. We'll see. I don't know if Biden's going to cave to one person, because what kind of precedent does that set for everybody else? But it takes 51 people to vote on something, not just one, not just fucking one. So you can blame the other 50 people too if you think this thing is amazing. And when I see tweets like this from Bette Midler, I look at the Build Back Better bill and I say to myself, hey, that bill, I took a peek sees at it myself, 2,468 pages. Stopped after page 1, I was all good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was fine. It's like reading, hopes and dreams from some other author before you start the other book about the other author, and you're like, I'm good. Let's just get into fucking Harry Potter, So with that, when did Bette Midler have the time to read 2,468 pages of this bill and decide that's what's best for the country? That's what I find amazing. Whenever you tweet shit out like this, you have no fucking idea what's in this bill. I don't know what's in this bill. I know bits and pieces about the goddamn Amway.
Well, you know page 1.
Yeah, I know page 1. I know that real well.
Right.
But other than that, I don't. I know there's an Amtrak thing in there and everything. I'm not going to pretend to know what's in this fucking thing. I haven't read it. I'm not going to sit down over the holidays and read 2,468 pages of a bill that's not going to pass. I'm not going to do that. Okay? So I'm not going to call an entire state poor, illiterate, and strung out.
Right.
I mean, it's hard to name a country like that.
Ross, you said you read some of it, though?
I read one page.
There's parts about Amtrak because I'm personally a big fan of trains.
I know you are, Georgia.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, God, you're a train person?
He's a fucking...
Calls them choo-choos.
He's a train head, dude.
My mom is a full-on train person.
For real.
She takes the train everywhere. She's always late. There's always, last time there was somebody that committed suicide on the thing. It stopped forever. It is the craziest form of transportation.
It's never on time.
It's never on time.
Never.
There's always something wrong. She's always texting me, well, we had to get off again. I guess there was some kind of, it was just the end of the track?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
or
like,
if,
what?
something's parked there.
Yeah,
and you gotta
yeah,
go back
yeah.
The other way.
It's insane.
Trains hit homeless people all the time.
Yes.
And they don't tell
And
you.
I think that's what
they don't tell you.
They don't tell you. They tell if you're on the train, because they'll stop and they have to get you off and
They
do
say
the
they
whole
hit a
thing.
deer.
Yeah.
I don't know. She
Yeah.
said they hit a person.
Yeah.
So maybe that one was too obvious
Too
or
transparent,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who
yeah.
knows?
Maybe he
Look,
was all over the side of the window or something.
The Wi-Fi's spotty. Because we had some friends take the train
Yeah.
cross country. Geebs, Brandon, and his lovely wife took the train just to do it.
Look, but that's how you do. And I get that Giorgio would be a fan. He's just his time is.
He's a hobo.
Time is not a thing
Yeah.
for him, right? There's
Yeah.
it's a construct.
As long
So-
as you don't have to be anywhere on time.
Exactly.
Train's
If it's
awesome.
just-
You get a drink in you, get a few
Yes.
drinks, hit up the bar, you got your own little cabin.
If he is a
Yes.
bale of hay, he can do some wrestling moves in the back of one of those train cars.
No, he's not hoboing.
No, he's
on
hoboing.
No, that would be fun to be
Yeah.
honest. Jump on.
No,
one of those.
I
He's a
purchased
hobosexual.
the cheapest ticket possible, and then I try to sneak my way onto the fancier and fancier cars.
Find
And
some
eventually-
old lady that has a bunker,
Has a cabin,
has
invites
a
me
cabin.
It just turns into Snowpiercer.
Yeah, exactly.
in. Great film.
Yeah.
There's a TV show
Really
now.
good film too.
Yeah, it's a TV show now.
Yeah.
It's your boy that did Parasite.
Oh, God, is it Bong?
Yeah.
Bong?
He did
Bong Joon, whatever.
Snowpiercer, yeah.
No, that's not Bong Joon-ho.
Snowpiercer sucks.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Fucking Parasite
Bob,
sucks.
Bob is.
Parasite's good.
Parasite
Bob's going
sucks.
through something.
The end of
he's going through
the whole
something.
thing was led up to an ending that was nothing. And they gave that film of the year.
The ending's the best part.
Yeah, you know what? It's the best part too. Was it won the Oscar for best foreign film and then just best film overall. Why the fuck do we need a foreign film then? Whole goddamn thing wasn't in English.
Thanks, Dan.
It's like the last movie I saw before
Thanks
COVID.
for getting him started.
Jesus Christ. What are we doing?
Just let that fact go.
Yeah.
People know. Ross doesn't need
Yeah,
to
but that
know.
movie came out right before COVID, so it didn't have a whole lot of competition.
What's South Korea's Oscars? What's that?
I don't know.
Did Gangs of New York win in 2002? Just curious. It came out today, 20 years ago.
That's
Didn't
not a
Tracy
great-
Morgan win a Pacific Rim award?
Benicio del Toro did.
Nailed
nailed
my
it.
boy.
Yeah.
My boy.
So
That's the next renaissance that we need to start.
The foreign film thing is now dead.
Renaissance.
That's dead. If you're just
Sure.
going to chuck it in the real categories as well, what the fuck are we doing? Not that anybody cares anymore, so we're all
Sure.
done with awards, thankfully. But yeah. And we're all done with Demi Lovato. Done.
I don't know. I don't know.
Is
if
this
we're
real
done.
of her singing to ghosts about having
Yeah.
some sexually repressed ghost who didn't feel like they could be trans or something else? She was singing to them, right?
Yeah.
Can you pull up the black and white photo of this?
Trauma,
Yeah, I have the video. Let me see if I can find the
Oh, can
photo.
we play this? That would be
Also, let's not
Probably
limit
not.
ourselves on Demi Lovato content. Say we're done because we get a good 15 minutes out of her every week.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
look,
we're not done. I know you want to be done, but Demi Lovato is so not done.
She's on my death list. She's going to die within 2 years.
I think she's found her groove.
Nope.
Just pissing us off.
Whatever the
Do you know what
opposite
I mean?
of that
and
is, look
loving
at
every
that.
second of it.
So she was singing to ghosts ghost who had been traumatized by sexism in their life.
Oh,
And
God.
so she was singing to it to alleviate it of its trauma.
Right.
And that might be why the spirit was still bound to this world.
Right.
The- Yeah.
Oh.
Like, hey there, gal.
Yeah.
Get back in that kitchen.
Hi. Oh.
Yeah.
Now,
Did you hear the song? Did them sing it well? That's what.
I
it's
didn't
them
get
or
to listen
they?
to it yet. Yeah,
Did
no.
they sing it well?
I mean, she's a
didn't-
good singer.
I think it's
didn't
them because-
I mean, look, Demi Lovato can fucking sing, right?
Yeah.
It's actually one of the only things that she can do
It's the only thing she can do.
that doesn't make me mad, right? So, yeah. Now, the other thing is if you're going to be singing to a ghost of a certain era, pretty
What-
much
what
all
era
of
was it?
them, I don't know. She was in some old, right? Haunted house.
Yeah.
It was like somebody from 1800s.
Oh, it
whatever.
was.
They're
Okay,
all
good.
going to be victims of misogyny, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Because that was
That was the
of
thing.
the time.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing back then. And
So I don't
look,
know. I
she
don't
could
know
go house to
how-
house and sing that.
Yeah. I don't know how traumatized someone would be if that's just how things were, right?
Yeah.
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 I don't know.
This whole fucking thing. I thought it was a meme, like a joke.
The
and
ghost
it
is
wasn't.
still here. And so it sees life now. And
and
is
it gets
remembering that is now like, oh my God.
re-
Oh my God.
re-traumatized
Yeah.
or
It learned.
I wish I could show my dick to the
Re-offended.
ghost and offend it more and then go back and then have her sing the Star Spangled Banner or whatever the fuck she's singing. Was that a off the cuff thing that she sang or was it like an original that was on an album? Do we know?
I don't know. I didn't get to listen to the song yet. I don't know what she sang. I assume something soothing but powerful.
Right.
So
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'm impressed she can do all of it. I'm impressed she can troll me so hard and keep a straight face. That's the most impressive thing.
Yeah.
So I say good for her. I say keep it coming. I say the next thing that she's going to do, which she's kind of alluded to, is date a ghost.
Great.
Right?
Great. Why
or
not?
was it Alien? Sorry.
She said, I think, she'd probably prefer an alien at this point because she
E.T.,
doesn't
yeah.
like men anymore.
Right. She did actually say something like this.
Any
Sure.
interdimension.
Interdimensional being, yeah.
Yes,
Which a
yes.
ghost may very well be. So just something paranormal.
Okay.
That's what she's more into.
Something not real, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for her.
And like, I get it. I
Yeah.
get getting bored, being bored with.
Well, she says she's done being California sober.
Oh, is she?
So she's going full sober. She was like, California sober was no way to live. I need to be full sober. And I finally realized that. So that's probably got a lot to do with it. Once you're off the yayo and the weed.
So California sober, I think, is just weed and a little bit of wine, right? Or is it just weed?
I don't know.
I think it was just weed.
If it's LA, it's coke and weed.
No, she
and-
was not doing coke.
Okay.
It was just she was California sober, which
Okay.
means you can still
I think wine is Calistoga sober.
Yeah.
Calistoga.
No. We're not giving that any credence right here.
No, and I can't see the chain, and I'm unhappy.
Pull the chain
Yeah,
out.
It's just booze and
Pull the gold chain out, please. Put the camera
just
on yourself.
it's
Pull the
booze,
gold
right?
chain
just
out.
booze and weed.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like a little bit of wine and weed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Alright.
mean? Because that's all very California.
Yeah.
Sure.
Urban Dictionary's example
There we go.
Their example sentence,
Thank
no
you.
thanks, Jane said as Paul racked up lines of cocaine. I'm California sober this month.
Thanks, Bob.
Thanks, Bob. I would have liked a little bit better performance, but I know you're, like I said, I know you're going through something.
Yeah, are you?
No.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
No.
Wife's a little stressed because the baby's, he's usually a good sleeper, but he's kind of like switching schedules now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's becoming a baby?
I guess, man, I don't fucking know. It's bullshit. Like, you figure something out and then it changes like a month and a half later.
There he is.
There it is.
Yeah.
There he is.
On the way to work
Bob.
today, she was like,
it didn't seem real, man.
Yeah.
I was like, you're not a dad.
she was like, dude, does Bob seem a
fine.
little down these days? And I was like, yeah, the kid's probably not sleeping. And finally, and now Bob's
Yeah, he
like,
probably
oh,
has
shit.
a fucking kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's not like I'm sleeping fine. He at night, he's fine. It's during the day. He won't fucking nap. And so he just gets pissed off.
You're not here.
For hours.
You're not here for
fun.
him.
Yeah.
That's
and then
fun.
and it's from my wife dealing with it. So then I come home
Gotcha.
and she's fucking just dead.
You abandon your child.
Yeah.
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 Abandon my boy.
Yes. It's my favorite thing.
As you come here to look up Urban Dictionary for California sober.
I know. She's
What
like,
did Dad do at work today? Well, he solved the riddle
Yeah.
that cocaine was not a part of being California sober.
Courtney's like, do you think they can look up their own penis
Yeah.
enlargers
No,
today?
we can't.
Yeah. No, honey. Sorry. They really
Sorry.
need me.
We gotta find these gaping assholes again.
Yeah, sorry. They just need pictures of prolapse, not to put on screen, just for them to react to. I don't know, babe.
What was it yesterday? Wheelchair porn?
You guys did wheelchair porn again?
We had a guy in a wheelchair on the show yesterday.
Was he
So-
into it?
He didn't
Yeah.
see it. Bob just played it for us
Yeah.
over and over again.
Right.
It's just a sad man in a wheelchair jerking off.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of them, and it didn't seem like they were like in any accidents to cause the wheelchair. It looks like they were born without full muscular usage, so it was a very
Yeah, but we were looking for the Russell brand, which is
That was so
running your
specific.
penis
Yeah.
over with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wheelchair, which I don't think exists. I don't think that's
Jesse,
real.
tell him it exists.
It does exist.
Yeah.
And why does it exist? Because if you can think it in your brain,
It exists.
it
tried.
exists somewhere. What do
I-
you mean you tried?
It's out there.
You
We didn't try hard enough. Yeah.
No.
We couldn't just put the audience on pause for like 30 minutes.
So you could go deep, dark, deep
Yeah.
into sick flicks.
Or else we would.
Yeah.
Like, it was that easy.
yeah.
Yeah, but Homeboy was like, yeah, I'd drive over somebody's penis for, what was it, 50 grand?
No, he said $500,000, which is
$500,000,
absurd
yeah.
because like he only needed 50 grand to get shit in the mouth.
Yeah.
I feel
Believe
like,
that?
What, you like running somebody's dick over seems like
Yeah. Seems like less strain on
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything.
Yeah.
You're literally doing what you do all day.
Yeah,
which
just
is
run over
roll
somebody's
around on your wheelchair.
Yeah.
hurts no one.
Or snowing.
I've been thinking,
Victimless crime, okay?
I've been thinking about this a lot since we brought it up. It doesn't seem that easy because the participating party would have to like lay on their side. Like, there's no real easy way to get it flat against the earth.
Yeah.
Oh, the person that you're running over.
Over, right?
Yeah. And that's the part of it. Like,
No,
because
you're
again,
right.
Russell Brand has seen and done it all. So that's the only next logical step that could get him off.
I think you could figure it out. If it's hard,
Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah.
you lay it the right angle.
Yeah. You could do it. It's out there.
It's
We'll
a
find it.
small wheel.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
It's a thin wheel.
We'll find
Do you
it.
know what I mean? You could get a part of it
Yeah.
under there.
Speaking
Gosh.
of sexual advances,
Yeah, what are we even talking about
Noth
today?
Dog goes down.
Huh?
Chris Noth, your boy, Noth Dog.
Oh yeah, Noth Dog. Now we
Mr. Big.
we waited. We actually obviously heard the story last week with everyone else, and it was very premature. Not premature, but it was just literally just came out.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, okay, let's see. Now, has it been sort of widely known that Noth has been a little bit of a creepist?
Creepist.
Not rapist.
Not a rapist. Not a
Creepist
Yeah.
forever. He owned bars, he owned clubs, he would be there drinking.
He definitely enjoyed being Mr. Big.
Yes, and lots of blind items about, you know, a famous guy from Sex and the City that
Yeah.
hit on blah, 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 and was kind of creepy. So it's not surprising. I'm pretty sure he crossed the line.
What was the one where he was
times.
drinking a beer?
So
Somebody
there
said he
was
was drinking a
two-
double deuce.
So there's two women that came out that are alleging, you know, rape. And
Rape?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And they are not being named. They are not being, it's not for any kind of publicity. So like, they are actually accusers, and they're going to take this to the limit.
Yeah.
But there are now other girls that are corroborating, both trying to add their name to the pile, right? Bob, maybe you can look up the girl that said she worked with him on Law and Order. Mm-hmm. You'll recognize her face just from random stuff around. But she worked with him, and she actually went to his bar too. And he like was kind of inappropriate with her friends. So she had knowledge of him being a creepy older dude.
Yeah.
During the scene, he's drinking a deuce, or a 40, I think. He has it under the desk for an interrogation.
It was a deuce. It was a can.
Order.
It was a can. It's a 24 ounce. Yeah.
Oh, it was a 24 ounce can. Yeah. Okay, so this is her. If you want to put her up, there is another picture of her with dark hair that you maybe. So she's one of those. She either was in. You recognize her from either the sex cult NXIVM or other random things, right?
Yeah.
Like she has that look. But, yeah. So
she claimed that during a scene,
he was pulling it. He was drinking
between takes. He was pulling the beer out from under the table.
Yeah.
Drinking it, getting rocked all day, and then at the end of the scene, he gets up, sniffs her hair.
Yes.
And said,
"You smell good."
You smell good. Victimless crime?
I mean, yeah, I mean, definitely victimless crime. But, I just think of her, her big break. This is her. A lot of times people that are guest starring on Law and Order, it's a huge deal, especially in New York. So
especially
this is her time. She's going to be working with Chris Noth. She knows him. She kind of got it with friend to friend thing. So for her, I think it was probably pretty shitty. Obviously a super shitty situation.
Right.
And she even says, like, look, it's not as bad. I'm just telling you so you know my name and face. But so that you can also, his denials don't really hold any water.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because he's just like, these were consensual. What in the fuck? And like, that's really the first place that they always go, right?
Sure.
And if I was his PR, I would advise him to do the same. But
just take off. Just disappear for a little. Don't Alec Baldwin this shit.
He has one more episode in Just Like That, because I think he has like flashbacks and stuff. So interesting. Wonder how that's going to
Yeah, the other one that's interesting is the Jeff Garland one. They need him for some more. They need him for some more episodes on the Goldbergs. We talked about this a couple shows ago. They're going to use dialogue that was recorded from other shows that was off camera and put that off camera, and then write
CGI
it. Write it in against it, which is wild.
Now I don't know if we talked about the Jeff Garland thing, but that one is just ridiculous. And they're also not telling us anything.
No.
He made people uncomfortable, and people are like, how?
He hated that show anyways.
The first place you go is sexual harassment, which that's not what it is, right?
Right.
It's more just like he made it was a hostile, uncomfortable environment.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, he's also getting paid a lot, and maybe you guys didn't want to pay him that anymore because he got getting bumped out.
He was on for 10 seasons. He does stand up. He did stand up recently, even after getting fired, and was just like, look, I fucking hated that show. And he goes, it's just not my type of comedy, but the paycheck was massive, and I'm going to take it. Because the Goldbergs is the last of a dying breed of sitcoms where you get that kind of cash, where you're just like, oh shit, you're getting $1 million an episode. Like, they don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much dead.
And it was good. I think people liked it.
Still on.
Yeah.
So they'll probably renew it for another season. I wonder if they'll kill him off or what's going to happen there.
The Connors is still going. However that's happening, I have no idea. So it's possible.
It's possible.
But anyway, Noth Dog. We've always gotten a creepy vibe from him, and it just got confirmed, basically, is how I feel about it.
Yeah. But it's...
And again, can you imagine walking around New York City as big and not trying to get your dick sucked?
Yeah. I mean, that's crazy. Because even tourists...
why be married? Do you know what I mean?
Even tourists who come into New York City,
Forget
that
it.
story alone of like, hey, what'd you do in New York that weekend? You're not going to believe this. I met Mr. Big out at a bar, and like, he was just as charming, bought me some
100%.
drinks, and we ended up fucking.
Yep.
And it was amazing. I felt like
I
a little
went to
Sarah
New
Jessica
York.
Parker.
Yeah, I went to New York and I fucked
Mr. Big.
Mr. Big.
Yeah.
And your friends are like,
Yeah.
because he does not really look like Mr. Big when he's out.
Huh?
He wears a floppy hat and like has like gray stubble always.
Huh? I mean, that's what he looks like now. He's got to
Like-
be in his 60s.
I saw the Beekster,
Who?
the Vanderbeekster.
Yeah. He's here. He lives here.
At Target.
Oh, really?
And there's some people that, I don't know if you guys get this, but there's some people that even before you recognize that they're famous, they have like a vibe,
An aura.
an aura.
Yeah.
And you go, once you realize it's them, you go, that's why they're fucking famous.
Sure.
They're taller than everybody. They're bigger than, their hair is better than
He's got
everyone.
a huge head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like he had he rolled in super expensive glasses, a ripped jean, a boot, a white tee, longer hair slicked back.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the most expensive stroller you can buy, I know.
Yeah. Why not? You're James Vanderbeek.
Exactly.
Do it up.
But rolling into Target and he pulls in the front, takes off his, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Literally takes off his glasses, shakes his hair,
Yeah.
puts them like here in the shirt.
There you go.
And starts walking, and I was just like, what just happened? Do you know what
You
I
got
mean?
beaked.
I got beaked
Yeah.
at Target.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
but
amazing.
the same thing happened with Julia Roberts when I saw her somewhere at like a flea market.
Oh, yeah.
In like literally overalls, no makeup, when you can see her and feel her coming from
Beautiful.
down the street.
Yeah.
In nothing but, I mean, the same shit that everyone else is wearing,
Mm-hmm.
and somehow they stand out.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, I get it.
I literally ran into her backstage at a Dave Matthews concert with Klain.
We
She was
know.
holding a tray of shots, and I just screamed out, "Oh my God, you're Julia Roberts!"
Yeah.
Like there's nothing you can say or do. The coolness evaporates, where you're just like, and she's like, "Yeah, I know. Do you want a shot?" But super cool,
Right.
Like,
And those
funny.
situations are like when they're done up and it's like stars everywhere, you're like, cool. It's when you see them, when you get beaked in a Target,
Yep.
or when you get Roberts at a flea market,
Sure.
that you understand
Yeah.
why certain people make it
Yeah.
and certain people don't.
DiCaprio, huge head in real life. Same thing.
I think a big head really does help you
it does
stand out.
It does.
You
it
have
does.
to be striking. But yeah.
What do they say? Big Head's book?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
Big
they
heads-
don't.
Yes,
Did
they
you
do.
just make that up, Gold Chain?
No, I was
Oh.
listening to Sonny. They said that.
One chain. Yeah. Big head's book.
Really?
Oh yeah. Everybody knows that. If you have a big head,
Vince Vaughn.
yeah, huge head, huge
Huge
dome.
head.
Yep.
Gosh, yeah, because they love doing those scenes where like it's a big crowd and
Mm-hmm.
the star is right in the middle, and I always wonder, I'm like, why can I pick them out?
Because if you get a huge head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Speaking of huge heads, Shades, if you got one out there, might as well lay it down on a ghost bed from ghostbed.com/. Drinking Bros. What do we got, Jabes?
Ghostbed.com. If you're thinking about making a purchase for the holidays, now is the time. Computador.
No way. Can you present that on screen? It came 2 days early.
Sorry, Ghostbed.
Sorry,
We're doing an
Ghostbed.
Apple ad right in the middle of your
I've been made fun of for this computer for years and years and years, obviously.
look at that.
Yep. Ordered the new one, which is yours. That was supposed to be mine.
Right.
Too tiny. I wanted the 16-inch. I told Steve Jobs to go fuck himself. Look at that, Giorgio.
What did
Boom.
Steve Jobs say?
His hologram? His hologram said, fuck off.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
How are the kids back there? Are they okay? Are they bothering you? Sound-wise?
They have to be bothering you, Dan.
Okay. Let us know. We'll bring him in. We'll put him on the show.
No, don't.
We'll
let
bring him
us
on.
know.
Jesse's leaving after this show today, and the kids are here.
Can't get out of here fast enough. Anyways, ghostbed.com/drinking bros. 40%. If you guys don't know what Ghostbed is, sorry, really quick. Premier bed in a box, delivered faster, better customer service than any of the other people out there. That's how everyone's getting their bed. So I don't know what you're doing. They also have pillows, and adjustable bases with all the bells and whistles. So GhostBed is offering 40% off GhostBed bundles where you can get a mattress and adjustable base. So you're basically getting one of those things for free. If you're doing a purchase for a wife you're doing the whatever, get this bundle. It's the best deal. And then you can also do a pay-as-you-go program. You can have that, around Christmas or what have you for like $30 a month. You can also just get 30% off everything in the store if you use code Drinking Bros at ghostbed.com/Drinking Bros. Next up, we have Cardomax Energy Intensifier. I might need to take a little bit to get through the day with a 3-year-old on an airplane. I'm not sure. Or I'll just fall asleep and let him. Someone else will watch him on the plane.
Probably.
It's not like they're going to let him, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, probably.
Hurt himself or whatever. So Energy Intensifier, Cardomax Energy Intensifier, is liquid energy that uses the least amount of ingredients possible so that you are just left with good, clean energy, B3, B6, B12 vitamins, caffeine, and BCAAs. It tastes great, and the ingredients are healthy. So Cardomax is offering Ross Patterson Revolution an exclusive offer, 30% off your next 4 orders. Go to cardomax.com and use promo code Nooners. That's CARDOMAX.com. And use promo code Nooners. You'll get 30% off your next 4 orders. That's cardomax.com.
Helping you achieve your max.
Thank you.
Come on.
Next up, we have Amazon Music.
Yeah.
Have you guys checked out Amazon Music?
We made it.
.com. Yeah, we made it.
Yeah, I made it.
We're on Amazon Music.
Yes.
You guys obviously like podcasts if you're listening to this podcast.
Alexa, play Ross Patterson Revolution.
Right?
That way if somebody's at home and
nice?
it just strikes up,
Wouldn't that be nice?
Great. It's true. That's what happens. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Amazon Music has more than 10 million free podcast episodes to listen to, like ours, like Smartless, like anything from Wondery. A lot of these podcasts on Apple are sending you to a subscription. That's kind of the way that they're going. So if you just get an Amazon membership to Amazon Music, you can get all of those podcasts in one place for free. They're not going to send you to other subscriptions. It's kind of amazing. I like to have a couple different avenues to go for my podcast. So Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, and then you can get everything you want with all of those. And then you can get music on demand and ad-free.
Yeah.
Right? So you're not having to get the premium. This is all with one bundle. You have to try Amazon Music Unlimited. It gives you unlimited access to over 75 million songs, as well as podcasts, music videos, and more. With Amazon Music Unlimited, you can listen to any song anywhere offline with unlimited skips, which is huge. I used to be a Pandora gal until they just would not let me skip ever. If you've never tried Amazon Music Unlimited, now's a great time. For a limited time, new customers can try Amazon Music Unlimited free for 3 months. No credit card required. That's huge. I've never heard of someone giving you a trial without a credit card. So just go to amazon.com/Nooners. That's amazon.com/Nooners to try Amazon Music Unlimited free for 3 months. Amazon.com/Nooners renews automatically. Cancel anytime. Terms apply. Last but not least, I actually packed a S-ton of this stuff for my trip and my time where everyone's going to be sick. Liquid IV.
Yes.
Hydration.
My God, man.
So Liquid IV is a little packet. If you guys have never seen it, they have a million flavors. All of them are amazing.
There it is. Boom.
You mix them in your bottle of water, and it's going to hydrate you 2 to 3 times more than if you were just drinking the bottle by itself. So
every day I have one of these. I've had one of these every day for 4 years, I think.
I definitely have started. You really have.
Yeah,
I definitely have started more.
Chug of it right here.
More because it's kind of seems counterintuitive, but in cooler weather, or like when it starts to get winter cool outside, I get more dehydrated because you forget to drink water. Because in the summer, you're like, oh my God, it's so hot. You're drinking pretty much enough. When it's cool out, you kind of forget. Your skin gets dry. You get dehydrated. Before you know it, you need to drink a gallon of water in like an hour. You don't need to do that. You can put a stick of Liquid IV in 16 ounces of water, and it will hydrate you faster. They also have Immune Booster Tangerine, if you want to check that out. And it's just being hydrated, just in general, is the way to help with everything. It's probably why I've been the healthiest person in the world.
Yeah.
So grab your favorite Liquid IV flavors nationwide at Walmart, or get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code Nooners at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you get better hydration today using promo code Nooners at liquidiv.com. Just go to liquidiv.com. If you are at Walmart and you want to pick them up, fine. But you're not going to get...
You can't get 25% off.
Can't get 25% off. They're not going to, at the cashier, they're not going to take a Nooners promo. So
I love them. I literally can't promote them enough. Huge fan. Liquidiv.com. Promo code Nooners. Excuse me.
Yeah, don't die. Don't die.
Trying not to. Elijah Hill saying Ross has a huge head too. That's true.
You really do. You really do, and that may be part of your huge success.
Yeah, that's it. It's the dome. So here's how big. Because a lot of people are asking how big the head is, how big the dome is. So if you're going fitted hat, 7 3/4, but I'm pushing an 8.
Yeah.
Like an ocho.
Yeah.
I'm pushing an ocho as far as like a fitted hat. That is fucking huge. Like, what do you wear, Delco? Do you know?
I don't know my fitted size.
Really?
I'm all snapback.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
You're from fucking Delco.
I know.
You had New Era hats fitted forever.
No, that's true. I mean, when you guys were going to the Derby, I was getting hats for all of you guys, and you, I think, were the only one that knew what size.
Yeah.
And everyone else was like, I don't fucking
like
know.
snapbacks.
So what we
Yeah.
did, because a lot of listeners out there were like, hey, dude, I've got a fucking huge dome too. Hats. Like, we got a bunch of new merch in the Drinking Bros store here. Boom, this is the new tumbler. Just got that in yesterday. That's on the website. I ordered it. We have to order this shit off the website, same as everybody else. Otherwise, we're just throwing money out the window.
Right.
So I ordered that, and then I got some new hats. This one is Drinking Bros. We made flex fit hats, so that way it's like, hey, if you got a huge dome, congratulations, it's a flex fit, it pulls. You know what I'm saying? So you can get an extra large.
Flex fit's just better in general, right?
I enjoy them. Some people are like, hey, I want a snapback like him. We've got snapbacks up there too, then that's fine. And we've also got
snapback, that's what I meant.
We've also got
Just so it can
snapbacks
fit.
that are flex fit as well.
Oh.
So that way, because there's people that, like my dad, Jerry's got a huge dome too, right?
That's true.
And he's always on a 1 on a snapback and it looks weird in the back. Now you got a flex fit, so you can put it on 2 or 3, look like a normal human, but they don't know it's a flex fit inside. That's nice. It's like the jeans that have the flex fit jeans where you're like, oh, okay, cool.
Spanx?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
They've got the stretchy fabric in the waistband, so they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody knows. We're like, all right, great. It's like you look like a normal human.
What?
Every new jean company's like that now.
Yes, every single jean company has that now.
It's like
the stretch fit. Stretch fit, yeah,
brand.
performance.
Oh.
In case you have to run down the street and beat the shit out of somebody. So,
Okay.
yeah. Speaking of which, I saw the most frightening video yesterday. Tim Kennedy posted it. A fucking pit bull tried to attack this dog and this lady, and the Amazon driver was pulling down the street, jumped out of the car, got this lady safely inside with her dog. It was fucking gnarly, dude.
He really does post like the
There you go.
craziest
It's right there.
stuff. And it's the premise is, or what he always says is just like, be aware of your surroundings.
And that's all he's saying.
Look up from the phone, because
Yeah.
this shit, like, you could be this person.
Yeah. And so, look, that's her dog. It's fine. And then this other dog, I don't know how it got loose. It's not wearing a leash or nothing like that. I mean, this fucking dog attacks the other dog, and then she saves her own dog, and that dog is not done for a good 45 seconds. It starts biting the lady.
So the white dog is hers?
Yeah.
Oh, so she was actually petting the other dog.
Yeah. And so this dog just started attacking her. She doesn't know what to do. They don't know where the owner is. And it's just it's just a pit bull.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's freaking
And so an
scary.
Amazon
She's just,
driver
like,
pulls up,
circling.
gets out of right here. This Amazon driver is like, hey, I'm going to shield you from this dog. Get inside your house with your dog. Let me know when you're in. And then he runs back to the truck.
Yeah, I don't know what your guys' problem is with Amazon. I mean, they're just amazing.
Yeah. I have zero problem with Amazon or Bezos.
I know you do, but a lot of people have a problem.
Look, do they make their
Especially
employees
around
piss
the
in jugs?
No, like
Sure.
around the holidays, they're like, try not to try not to order from Amazon. I'm
Why?
like, well, I want the shit to get there.
Yeah, dude. Like Steve Jobs' computer. We ordered that in October. No, maybe earlier. What was it, September? That thing just fucking showed up now. Come on, man. That's, and it was supposed to be here in 2 days. It came 2 days early. Congratulations. Did we get a heads up? Not a prayer. They just showed up with a fucking $3,000 computer, and we're like, well, you here? Cool, man. Here it is.
Yeah, good thing you are. 'Cause
Yeah.
if you weren't, we would have just kept it forever.
Yeah. Just a fucking sticker in the box of Steve Jobs like this.
Yep.
That's all he's doing.
Yep.
But Tim Kennedy posts wild shit like that all the time. I would never have seen that anywhere else.
No, probably not.
No. But good on that Amazon driver. I don't know the name of that young man or lady, but we're giving them a shout out today. New show, by the way. 1883 came out. I didn't watch it yet. You and I are saving Yellowstone in 1883 for after we finish the last season of Succession.
Yeah, I don't like to bop around with series.
And especially when they're weekly like that, where it's like, hey, let's catch up, let's get the full season in, and then we'll butt fuck. Okay?
Sure.
Broke every record there was. What?
Nothing.
I like to butt fuck rip, just let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. 4.9 million people watched 1883 on fucking Paramount TV and Paramount Plus. If you put on a great show, they will find it. I can promise you that. Even Succession, which we were not down on, we found it. The ratings were up for that on this last season finale that aired last Sunday, up 47%. If you put on a great show, people will find it.
Right.
What's wrong with Hulu?
What? Oh, their Ridge. Well, this is connected to a very successful show, right? So
it is.
Yellowstone took a second to catch on as well.
You could have beefed this so hard. You could have beefed this whole series. Instead, where'd you go? You went to the fucking well. You baby Jessica this shit. You got Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
In a Western? Come on, dude. I mean, tie the bedsheet around your neck right now and get ready for the strangulation to begin. Let's go.
What I like about Sam Elliott is he's doing MacGruber.
Yeah.
And 1883.
Yeah.
And I just worry about him saturating the market.
No. He's doing everything right. Because, look, he was in Roadhouse. He's the best. Who else they got? Tim McGraw on there?
Tim McGraw and Faith.
I'll never forget his performance in Friday Night Lights, taping up his kid's hands to the ball.
Or Four Christmases.
We were just talking
about that right before we left the house today.
Very underrated performance by Tim McGraw in Four Christmases.
By the way, also an underrated Christmas movie. Like, I watched it, I think 2 weeks ago it was on. They were doing, some channel in the hospital was doing Freeform, I think it was. 38 Days of Christmas or whatever the fuck it was. Like right after Thanksgiving all the way up. They were showing one holiday movie a day. So I caught Four Christmases from the beginning on. Super underrated in that. And he's great. It's Favreau. Jon Favreau's amazing in that.
Favreau and McGraw. What a match made in heaven.
Amazing. But I'm looking forward to this prequel. The reviews have been lights out, and all of our listeners have been like, hey, dude, it was legit. So I'm amped.
I bet.
The creator, I watched an interview with the creator, and he said, because he created Yellowstone, and he said the network was begging him to do a prequel. He goes, dude, let's not ruin Yellowstone. I don't want to do this. And he said they just kept coming back to him, and he goes, fine. If you want to do this, the only way we can do it is he had this idea to go on some fucking cattle ride from...
No, he wanted to do a for real wagon train.
Yes, yeah.
And film it across...
And they let him.
Yeah.
They let him. So
that's kind of where Faith Hill and Tim McGraw were like, I don't know how else it would work with this kind of, because it's like $50K, right? Where you're just literally on the road doing this thing for 30 days in different places. So they kind of had to do it together.
And I guess he is an actual cowboy. He's an actual rancher.
The guy who created it.
Yeah.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
No offense, as an actor, I don't want any of that bullshit. You know?
Well, I think
somebody trying to correct me on a horse all goddamn day. Imagine after the first day how sore you are. Have you ridden a horse in a while?
No.
Yeah. The last time that I rode one, I was sore for a week. Just the inside of your thighs
Right.
And your hamstrings, where you're like, oh, shit, dude.
Sure.
'Cause you really got to squeeze the goddamn belly of those things to get them going.
Right.
Even to go up Runyon Canyon to the little margarita place. That's where I went.
Yeah.
Squeezing. Legs were shot. I can't imagine getting on this goddamn wagon trail forever. And then him yelling at you all day, you're not doing it right.
But I think that's why a lot of them, like Kevin Costner included,
K-Cos.
K-Cos, the hog, the baguette. I think that's why he's sort of a freaking cowboy now. Because you basically have gone through training from like real hardcore training.
Yeah.
And so you're like, well, I could fucking do this.
I don't know Cole.
And I have the money.
Yeah. I don't know Cole Hauser anymore. I only know Rip.
And I think so does he.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's great.
They're all wearing vests now.
It's a great
with button up.
It's a great life role to slip into forever. Because as you age, you age gracefully. The clothes are cool. You have all the shit that looks for it.
Right.
And nobody really cares. And you're like, oh, sweet. All right, dope.
Yeah.
When Ryan Gosling was running around with a leather jacket on after Drive everywhere, you were like, man, you're a tiny little man.
Sure. And you didn't spend that. I mean, these people went on a for real wagon train. Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
my boy Ryan Bingham in that show
oh, yeah.
left his wife.
Did he really?
Dating someone on the show. And I say good for him.
I wonder who. The sister?
It's one of the, no.
Okay.
They didn't say who because it's like a not okay kind of thing because he's still sort of married.
Yeah.
But it's I think it's one of the like more butch type girl that are hot. I mean, they're all hot, right?
We saw him in concert. God damn, that guy's talented. I hated how much I liked him.
Yeah,
and I was
know.
like, shit.
You fell in love with him.
Well, not that. Any guy you see like that with that kind of talent, where you're like, he could just walk off the stage and just take your girlfriend. There's nothing you can really do, or wife, or whatever.
And a for real
mother, grandmother.
Cowboy, yeah.
Yeah, like he could fuck your grandmother in front of you, and there's nothing you can do about it. You'd be like,
Yeah.
All right, sweet, man.
Yeah.
Like that's, hey, stay. I know I just made you watch me have sex with your grandmother, but now I'm going to play a song. It's acoustic, and it's going to be 5 minutes and 58 seconds. And you're like, oh, God damn it, man.
Yeah.
You're so good, and I don't want to smell this anymore in this room, you know? Speaking of which, I can't, because we have the year-end crime corner coming up.
We do.
I want to get to Butthole Eyes. Strikes again. Pete Davidson.
What do you do?
I know you guys talked about this when I was gone. I had heard some rumblings about it. Kim Kardashian, like this is a real relationship now.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yep.
So she rented out a movie theater in Staten Island where he lives.
Did they rent it out?
Yes. Rented out the entire theater. Scott Disick was there with them, and it was right before SNL started. So they were going to go, they went to an afternoon show on a Saturday, rented out the entire theater, took pictures with the people inside the theater afterwards, and her security team walked them through a side door into the theater. And I'm like, this is a fucking real relation. There's no way.
Yep.
There's no way.
Why?
And then went to see House
Why
of Gucci,
is it no way?
which is a 3-hour movie. So, jeez, dude. I just, it's him. Like, we saw him in King of Staten Island, shirtless and all that other stuff. Like,
We didn't see him pantsless, though.
Look.
So we can't really.
So if you're just going after a huge dong and a funny dude.
But everything that goes along with that.
Here's the thing. David Spade was like that for years, known around Hollywood. Huge cock. And he was just railing everybody, like models, everybody else. And
for sure.
Hilarious, huge dick or whatever. Pete Davidson, it's just the looks of him. Like, I can see you having sex with David Spade. I can't imagine butthole eyes on top of you that entire time with all that weird shit. Like, he looks like he has sickle cell.
No, he has Crohn's disease.
Yeah, he has Crohn's. But you have Crohn's, but you look normal. You're tan, you're fit. He's not.
Well, you know, I'm not. I'm in remission, so that's why. But imagine having to share a bathroom with him.
Oh God.
Oh, whoops.
So like, you know, if it starts to get inflamed.
Yeesh.
I don't know if Kim K is dealing with that.
Probably not. Or look, her house has like 36 bathrooms in it.
Yeah.
So he's running to the other side of the mansion, the other wing.
Yeah.
The butthole wing, where it's just like, all right, sweet. I'll be there for a half hour. I'll see you when I see you.
Right.
I'm going to watch some TikTok and try to get this out. And then we'll go back to doing whatever we do. But like his hit list is so extensive that I can't wrap my mind around it. Kate Beckinsale. What the fuck?
That one hurts.
That hurts bad.
I know that one was hard for all of you guys. Yeah.
Bad.
I'm tired of hating Pete Davidson. Like,
I was just going to say, like...
I have hated him in the past, and you know what? I'm just going to accept him as my Crohn's brother. And, you know, he's doing us he's making us proud.
He's inspiring.
You're CB.
He's inspiring to you, right? I would take that. And also, you know, I love the meme that is like, take care of your woman or else Pete Davidson will. Like...
Did you see they photoshopped him with Jerry from Succession?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Who's weirdly hot, by the way. But anyway, you know, there's nothing that's ever come out about him being like like as far as like two women, like a horrible dude or a creepist or right?
No, the
sexual harassment, anything like that.
The one who said he was an asshole was Larry David's daughter, because I guess they were engaged. And she was kind of weird.
I don't think they were engaged.
Yeah, they just dated.
Okay, they just dated for a long time, and
it was just in one of the strings, and like,
and he just bounced for somebody. It was like Kate Beckinsale or somebody.
Sure.
And they dated for years, and she was like, "What the fuck?"
But
bro?
I think that's like a normal, you know, if a guy is just dating, and kind of breaks up with you or ghosts you or whatever it is, like there is going to be a couple girls in the string that are like, oh. And it's like, no, he didn't really like do anything horrible to you. He just,
but as far as
he
like,
just kind of left a relationship.
But as far as like funny guys go, right? Who are not like the greatest looking models or whatever, right? You look at like Jason Sudeikis. I get it. He's fucking hilarious, you know?
Right.
Pete Davidson, not so much. Not so much. So if you're looking at talent, like David Spade, hilarious. He's never not been funny to me.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it was a happy one for me. Didn't last, but it just made me feel like, hey, he's doing it. I'm kind of doing it. Was Bill Hader with Rachel Bilson?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes. Bill Hader's hilarious.
Is that still kind of no. He's been Bob has been following the relationship very closely.
Bill Hader was just on Curb.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's funny. Like that guy, I understand. I totally get it. Yeah. I don't get the Pete Davidson thing. Like, if you were super fucking funny, I would get it.
Sure.
Like,
shit. I think he might just be like, I think he might just have something. Like us, like Dan is right. Like us hating on him says more about
makes him stronger too.
Us. Yeah. Like he's doing it.
He absorbs our hatred and becomes stronger.
And we're the ones that like, it's impossible not to sound jealous making fun of Pete. Do you know what I mean? Like you're just the idiot that's like, fuck this guy.
It's not that.
All these awesome
it's not
girls.
That.
Like
when I can't figure it out is when it bothers me. Like if I can figure it out, which I usually can, I'm like, all right, I understand this. That one I cannot. That guy I cannot figure out. I just don't understand it. Yeah, it's strange.
Yeah.
And he's such a dick to SNL and people on there, and like they hate him. It's just I don't understand.
I think they hate him for the same reason that you're hating him. Is like he doesn't fucking care. Like you can say whatever
he trashes the show in public,
but like he doesn't care. He doesn't really need it. He didn't grow up being like, oh, SNL. So when we see people like that kind of get opportunities that we have been like pining over, we get pissed that they aren't.
No, I get it with people, you know? Jimmy Fallon. I get it. There was a clip that popped up of him doing Seinfeld this morning, and I was like on a TikTok thing, and I was like, oh, shit. All right, Jimmy Fallon's always been talented and funny. Like, you know, I'm not going to pull my pants down and shit on him. Sure. There's not one clip of Pete Davidson that I could pull up and be like, oh, man, God damn it. That really busted my sack right open with laughter, you know?
What, Dan?
Oh, I was just going to say, when people talk about like a white person just falling into success, Pete Davidson's the picture perfect example.
100%.
Yes, and so I understand hating him, but what has he really done?
I don't know.
For your hatred, you know? Just been on SNL,
it's the opposite.
Cruising through, dating hot chicks.
It's
like,
the
what
opposite.
has he done to you?
It's what hasn't he done? That's what I don't really understand. I don't get it.
Yeah, I didn't even hate The King of Staten Island or whatever that movie was
I didn't
called.
either.
It was fine.
It's
it was
fine.
Just like, you know, I'll never watch it again.
No, it was just, it was one of those indies that was like, oh, I was supposed to feel something, I guess. I wasn't supposed to be entertained.
I didn't feel anything.
I wasn't supposed to laugh or anything like that. I was just supposed to like go on a journey, I guess, for a couple days with this guy.
Bill Burr was the only good part about that movie.
The best.
Yeah. James, last crime corner of the year. What do we got?
All right.
What do we got?
We've got an in-depth. It's going to be a two-hander. Oh, sorry.
Come on.
Sorry.
Crime corner.
Crime corner. It's going to be a two-hander sent to us by Detective Bobbert.
Bobathy?
He sent me this. I'll just say 4 bodies found are victims of the shopping cart killer. By the way, love the handle. I'm all for a new serial killer on the scene.
Yeah.
So it's in Virginia. Well, the latest one, but they're saying that it's probably spanned.
Look at this Photoshop.
It's a Target cart, by the way. That's
bougie. That's what I love.
The first thing I said was like, you don't often see a Target cart taken off.
It could have been Vanderbeek's cart.
Right?
They're all over my fucking apartment complex now.
Are they really?
Really? How'd they get them?
Because you live by a Target.
I live by a Target, but all these homeless people are like cutting through our apartments
brag.
now.
Stop bragging.
Humble brag.
You live by I live right in the parking lot of the Target. Police in Virginia say they discovered 4 bodies at 2 different locations in this state. And they're saying it's the work of a serial killer who used a shopping cart to transport his victims. I think brilliant. When you see somebody with like a big pile of stuff, homeless person, a big pile of stuff in a shopping cart, you're not really looking at it more than a glance.
Sure.
If that, right? So it's perfect cover.
Yeah.
Throw a couple bodies in there, roll it down wherever you want to go. At a press conference Friday, Fairfax County Police Chief Kevin Davis dubbed the suspect, 35-year-old Anthony Robinson of Washington, D.C., the shopping cart killer. Oh,
yeah.
How fun to like name a serial killer too. So what's up, Bob? What do you got?
I love that he's targeting Target women.
Now, does he? Okay, so that's something.
Poor choice of words there, Bob.
Yeah.
Targeting
No,
Target?
I think it's perfect choice.
Yeah. The only problem with that is that you're not going to get away with it for as long if you kill women who shop at Target.
Yeah.
Right? You need to get the Kmarts and the Walmarts.
Kmart exists?
Kmart? No, it's closed down. Kmart's done.
And this is Virginia, so as we know,
West?
Very, very poor. No. Yeah. Oh, it's West Virginia.
Yeah. Sorry, Bette Midler.
Sorry, Bette Midler. You're right. Still.
Virginia's rich.
Yeah. So during the search, detectives noticed a shopping cart and recalled that the cart had been used to transport bodies in Harrisonburg cases. So they're kind of connecting the dots of this guy being a serial killer. Because in another case, the shopping cart is his MO, right? That's connecting it.
Right.
Near the shopping cart was a large plastic container that held the remains of 2 women. One has been tentatively identified as Cheyenne Brown, 29, whose disappearance has been under investigation by Washington, D.C. police. The second body found in Fairfax County has not been identified. So the 3 victims who have been identified all went missing in the last few months. But police said they're trying to trace this back because what they're saying is he didn't become the shopping cart killer
Obviously.
in 3 months.
No.
You're just starting to catch on because his cover, a Target cart, is just so good. Mm-hmm. Did you say there was new stuff in this?
I haven't seen any new situations. I guess they're going to start looking for other shopping carts in the forest just to see if...
Oh, now. Good luck.
Right. But no, they got him, and I think he kind of... I don't think he got that many victims. Like, I really think he kind of...
How many, Bob?
4, I think.
Well, 4, but
Four's
so the
a lot.
police are saying that they're now tracing stuff back.
Okay.
Because he's from D.C. This happened. So he's obviously, like, traveling down. And they were even saying that there was another case in another county that a shopping cart was used. So they're, like, trying to now connect him to more. They've already got him, right?
Yeah.
So it's basically just they're going to add on more things. But I think it might be interesting. We're on the ground floor of possibly a very prolific serial killer.
Yeah, I can't wait to see
we could find
the
out
6-part Netflix documentary.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Man.
I know.
It's a good one to end the year.
You know what they're doing a documentary on? Do you guys remember this story? It was a couple that said that they ran out of gas and this homeless guy gave them $20. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And they did this whole Instagram thing. Then they did a GoFundMe for the homeless guy.
Yeah.
They took a picture with him.
It was fake and they got arrested.
And it was all fake. They took all the money. So they...
I love that.
Yeah.
What?
I love that.
Right? Do you guys remember this?
No.
I remember being like, oh, wow. Like, it was all so very perfect. Like, the homeless guy was like the perfect looking, right? Big beard, kind of like old Oregon hat, whatever. So they're doing a documentary on that on Hulu, and I'm very excited about it.
If it's 9 parts, though, like, I don't want to see it. Just give me a fucking hour and a half. Like,
maybe it is. I don't know. They're going to talk to everyone involved, the homeless guy, the couple.
Yeah, but it's like
everything.
the Von Dutch thing where it was just like,
GoFundMe, people in charge at GoFundMe. It's going to be good.
Okay.
I love that. I don't want to punish those people. That's clever.
Right?
Well,
Yeah.
They got a lot of
money.
That's fucking great.
A lot of money they got.
But what happened was they would have gotten away with it, but then they tried to bone this guy that they were in cahoots with. Exactly. So they got greedy, and then they got caught because the homeless guy was like, give me my cut.
Right.
Or not homeless, but their buddy.
Right.
Yeah.
Give me my cut or I'm going to tell people what you did.
Dude,
so
I like that too because it's like victimless. Like you're not saying you're going to give money to like kids with cancer
and
or
then,
just showing a kid with leukemia.
Sure.
Right. Like this is just all three people are in on it.
Right. And we make our own assumptions. What? Because he has a beard, right? And he's a little bit dirty. Why do you assume he needs money?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He had $20 to give these people. So it really was like feeding off the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
And they made money. And I was fine with it until they weren't, this couple wasn't giving the cut to the other guy.
Yeah.
And then everything, as with everything, it just...
You ruin it.
You ruined it.
You had a beautiful scam going and you ruined it.
You could have told other
It was
people
like
how to
$400,000.
do it.
Yeah. Oh, looking forward to that 19-part doc on Hulu. And
whatever, I'm watching it.
I'll watch part of it.
Nobody
Just
asked you to watch
don't chop it up
it.
into fucking 60
Nobody asked you to
parts.
watch it with me.
You know?
Okay?
Woo. James, you ended on this?
Spice.
Yeah, a little spice to end the show. Go to Ross Patterson Revolution on iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, leave a quick review. That's all the advertisers care about. Just do it. I'm tired of asking. Just do it. Just do it, baby. Do it. Yeah. Yeah. James, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You had a big year.
I really did.
Yeah. Talk about it on Thursday. Year in Review 2021. That is our last show until the first week of January. We love you, Nooners. Thanks for tuning in Tuesdays and Thursdays. For Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. The Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolution. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.